Okay, now the next step in setting this up is to turn this, the drone core, into a full VTOL. And to do that, it's relatively simple, but you do need one tool. You need a 1/16 Allen wrench. Let me show that to you. 1/16 Allen wrench. And so, essentially, on the side of the aircraft, you have these tail boom carriers. These are actually initially 3D printed parts. We do supply a few extra with each aircraft, and actually we'll also have the build files for these up on the website as well, in case you have access to a 3D printer. We recommend using PLA, but if you want to use ABS for these, it also works as well. These mounts are designed to actually break away in the event of a bad crash in the VTOL mode, so that you save your tail booms, your airframe, and your wings and tail. But they're not going to break off on you in flight. They're actually quite strong. So, the first step in converting this into a VTOL is to mount the tail booms. So, just basically slide these into the tail boom carrier. And you want to leave about an inch worth actually sticking out in the front. And you can go ahead and just snug. Usually the back screws are the easiest. And you still want to be able to wiggle these around a little bit to make sure that you can level the horizontal tail once it's time to put that on. Insert the other tail boom. And make sure that they're nice and square with each other. So basically, you want the leading edge of each tail to be roughly parallel with this standoff member here. And again, you just want to snug one of these fasteners. It's a little too tight. We'll tighten it the rest of the way later, because right now we just need to be able to move things around. The next step is to mount the horizontal tail. So the way that we recommend doing this, these are mounted by rubber band. We really like rubber bands because they hold things very well in flight, and when you crash, they give, so that you don't rip large holes in your parts like a screw mount would. So everything on this airframe is engineered really more to be crashed than most airplanes. Flies very well, but it will survive whatever you throw at it, for the most part. So usually what we do is we let this sit basically on top of one of the vertical tails, and we let these loose so that we can line these up when we mount the horizontal. So we supply these little green rubber bands. In some cases they might be white or gray. And you double them up like so. Loop them in. Hook them over one of the tabs and stretch it around to the front hook. And you're going to do 2 of these for each side.